Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be going over the Orbital Pathfinder. This is in my opinion one of the most innovative mouse I've reviewed. We are going to be going over quite a plethora of features, so it might be a long one. This was purchased by me, but as always these are my complete and honest opinions. You are able to purchase the Pathfinder in two colorways, either the black or the white variant. It comes in at a price of $189 plus shipping, which is pretty steep for a mouse nowadays. Let's go over the features to see if this mouse justifies the cost. When you first receive the mouse, you do get two different boxes. I did order this back in 2024, so I received this third box as a special gift for being a founder. The packaging is very nice. The mouse box has the specs in the back, and the design makes everything feel a little bit more immersive. Opening up the box, we are greeted with the mouse itself, and a couple extra boxes. In the first box we get a quick start guide, along with full size and dot skates. The dots are obsidian airs from X-Ray Pad, and it's pretty nice they include these. You also get some alcohol pads to remove any adhesive from changing skates out. In the second box you get a braided USB-C cable. The cable does have the Orbital logo etched on one side, and I think that is a nice touch. You also do get the AK dongle in the box. It has this rectangular shape to it with a silicone backing so it stays in place. It also has an LED light that turns on when the mouse is in use. Lastly is going to be the mouse. The mouse will come fully assembled in the box. The reason mine is not assembled is because in the Founders Edition box, the Orbital team included an exclusive purple shell, so my mouse is assembled on this purple shell. The Pathfinder does come with a 3950 chip, and you also do get Omron optical switches. The switches themselves feel pretty good. M1 and M2 do have a bit of pre-travel and some side-to-side play, but nothing too bad. The scroll wheel on the Pathfinder is made from magnesium alloy, and it definitely feels pretty premium. The scroll wheel is a bit heavier than normal, and when you press down, it is a bit stiffer at first, but it definitely wears down over time. The side buttons are one of my biggest downsides so far. Well, just them four actually. Mouse 3 feels pretty good. I had no issues with it, but with mouse 4 it's very loose. It has a lot more side-to-side play than I would like. I did reach out to the Orbital team and they did send out a Pathfinder tuning guide that helps adjust certain things on the mouse. They also said that for the future releases they are working with the factory to fix this issue. Also, this is included in your warranty, so if for whatever reason you are unsatisfied with this, they'll send you out a new shell. Other than those minor issues, the clicks overall perform pretty good. Let's do a quick sound test. Mouse 1 and Mouse 2 do have a pingy sound at the end of the clicks for some reason. It kinda reminds me of the HitScan Hyperlight. Other than that, all the other clicks sound good. The Pathfinder does come with software that you have to download. I do wish it was web-based, but that's just personal preference. In the software, after you download it, you are able to adjust all your settings including DPI, polling rate. You can set up macros and set up different profiles so you can quickly swap between any settings you previously set. The software is pretty easy and very user friendly. Now let's get to the fun part. This is why the Pathfinder is so unique. The Orbital Pathfinder is a modular mouse, meaning that you are able to essentially build your own mouse however you want, however many times you want. You can test different shapes or sizes to see just what mouse shape fits your hand best. In the second box you receive, you get all the parts needed to change out the mouse however you like. Orbital even made a quick cheat sheet to get you started. This sheet goes over all the different shapes, sizes, and what works best for different grip styles. The best part is that no screws are necessary. The Pathfinder has this slide-in rail system that allows you to swap out different parts from the included ones without having to screw anything on or off. So if mid-game you want a larger back hump, just grab the larger back attachment, swap it in and out, and boom, new mouse shape in less than 10 seconds. The possibilities are limited to the configurations in the box at the moment, But in the future, you will be able to 3D print your own shapes, or buy new ones as they become available, essentially making this mouse limitless. Of course, not everything is perfect. This mouse does have some drawbacks. Making a mouse like this means that you do have to sacrifice a bit on build quality. The overall core of the Pathfinder is pretty well built, but the outer swappable pieces are a bit more fragile. You do have to be a bit careful with them. At first, removing the different shapes can be a pain. They tend to be pretty hard due to the paint from the factory, but once you play with them and start swapping them out more often, they do get easier to remove. Also, since I got the purple shell and tried to shell swap it, you do have to be careful when re-screwing in mouse 1 and mouse 2. If you over tighten or don't tighten enough, you can have wonky clicks, like in the picture above. Luckily, the Orbital team is super responsive and have replied to every question or concern I've had, so shout out to them for that. So to answer the question, is this mouse worth the price tag? I think it is. You are getting a mouse with all the latest tech, and on top of that you get a modular mouse. You can shape shift your mouse to just about any shape you prefer, ending the cycle of having to constantly buy new mice. The Pathfinder has performed good. I haven't had any issues apart from the minor M4 click issue and the pinging from the M1 and M2. But those are just minor compared to the amount of positives I can see with this mouse. Orbital did a great job with their first mouse, and the amount of support they have shown and always answering any questions the community has shows that they truly care about their product and are going to make it even better for future releases. Do I think the Pathfinder is perfect? No. But I do think the Pathfinder is a great mouse, and the Orbital team will definitely continue to improve upon this. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you would like to pick one up, I'll have a link in the description below. If you use code Charlie, you get 2% off your order. Any comments, write them down below. And I will see you on the next one.